Hi everyone, my name is Amaya, and in this presentation I will be exploring how culture shapes the way people think, feel, and behave. More specifically, I'll be going over the differences in culture surrounding individualistic and collectivistic societies. I'll be using evidence and research from Stephen Heine's cultural psychology book and also from two other articles on the topic. Both of these articles, Individualistic Culture and Behavior by Kendra Cherry and Decision Making, Individualistic and Collective Cultures by Dominic Guest, both go over the comparison between the two cultures and how the culture affects behavior and decision making. Growing up in the US, you may hear things like, "What do you want to be when you're older?" A question that's based on personal goals and preferences. People who grow up in Japan may hear things like, "How will your choice benefit your family?" In collectivistic cultures, they value group harmony and interdependence. This means that family growth and community means that your own growth. You grow intertwined with the people around you. Some places that value this are places like China, India, or Mexico. In comparison, individualistic societies like the US or Germany are a complete 180. Individualistic cultures focus more on personal choice and independence. They grow up forming goals on what will benefit them individually, and they are pushed into their own person rather than rely on their family. The values we grow up shape our psychology and how we interact with others and the world around us. Haney stated in his cultural psychology book that people in individualistic cultures often see themselves as independent and defined by their internal traits and goals. Collectivists define themselves in relation to their family and how their choices will impact the role that they have in their family or community. Emotional expression is also something that differs between the two. Individualistic societies encourage emotion and expressing them, while on the other hand, collectivists promote regulation and emotions to keep the group harmony. This means they don't speak up to go against the group or may suppress their feelings to make it easier for the group overall. It is important to understand these differences between the different cultures and how the values you have when you grow up affect you when you're older. You can better understand why someone makes a different decision from you, and what is considered right to wrong to them may not be for you. Without understanding these differences, there can be a lot of real-world tension. For example, families can experience intergenerational conflict with the lack of understanding of how different cultures come with different upbringings and different understandings. This means families who come from a collectivistic society and integrate to an individualistic society will most likely have a hard time adjusting. The younger family members will most likely adopt the individualistic values, while the older ones remain collectivistic and assume their family would too. This can cause a disconnect or tension between families because they may not understand how different cultures and different societies can impact the decision making and beliefs that one have. With all these differences, it's important to remember that it may be hard for someone to adjust to a new culture and a new lifestyle after knowing what was acceptable from their own and having to learn a new concept again. Understanding these cultural dynamics and the different aspects of life, it gives you more than just academic knowledge. This information is essential for improving communication with others, education, and inclusion within different cultures and societies. Learning about this topic has helped me become more culturally sensitive and aware in my work, and also have more understanding in everyday interactions with others. I hope you were able to take away some important information on how different cultures and their contexts can affect many different areas of life, and I hope this helped you understand others better from different cultures.